Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to give you guys my honest take and opinion on this Martin Logan's 35 XTI. Before I begin, just know that sound is selective and it also depends on your system. So if you're running AVRs with external amps or if you're running separates, it's going to all depend on what kind of source or power you put through it, and just want to mention that. Now, the cabinet is piano glossy black, which is beautiful, and it matches my center channel. Their brand name is engraved on it, so that's a nice touch. I was actually not expecting much. Just if I made a bad investment, it's a gamble. But at least it would like match my center channel and it looks good. But it turns out that their sound is actually unique, advanced, and I was really impressed. I was. The clarity is super clear. It has great detail. If you're looking for soundstage and imaging, this thing has it. And it's definitely a forward sounding speaker. The Folded Motion XT, which is their folded ribbon tweeter, it is amazing. It emphasizes small, subtle sounds that you do hear, but you won't hear it as well as you would with this technology in the 35 XTI with their motion tweeter, the XT folded motion, whatever, whatnot. It's really good, and especially at this price point. By the way, the speaker retails about $1,500 a pair. At this price point, from my personal experience, I don't think there's a tweeter that can match this Martin Logan's. The bass is deep and punchy. It's just how I like it. Even though you're using a sub as ideal, it is not necessary with this 35 XTI. You can actually run just 2 channels and you will have just enough bass to satisfy your needs out of the speakers itself. The bass response is super fast, allowing you to hear the vocals without any smear. And this temperature of the speaker would be leaning more towards a warm sounding speaker. Their mid-range lows and highs is well balanced. So if you're looking for a shooter movie or a shooter game speaker, this is it, because the bass produces deep tones. But if you decide to pick this up, make sure you have a significant amount of watts so you can take advantage of these speakers, because they can take and produce a lot of power. And I'm not no expert on music or hi-fi, but as far as music listening, it sounds like it does have a good separations of music. So if you're looking for that, this 35 XTI has it. So I highly recommend this speaker, especially for video games. Secondly, movie surrounds, and thirdly, music. But that's just my my ratings. If I were to rate it, but it does great in all 3 departments: the movies, the gaming, and the music. So surprisingly, all the check marks, it makes all the checks in the boxes for me for these for this Martin Logan's. And I especially love speakers that can stand alone without a sub. Even though I do use subs, as long as the speaker can handle some type of bass or decent bass without using a sub, that is one of my very important check marks that I need in a speaker. So, in conclusion, all in all, I believe that this speaker is worth every penny, especially for their piano glossy finish. For other brands, you probably will pay extra for it because it's a longer process to get that to be shiny and glossy. But with these Martin Logans, all their colors are pretty much the same price. So I'm gonna have to add this Martin Logan brand because of the 35 XTI. I'm gonna have to add Martin Logans to my roster. So now I have three top brands that I like, which is, and it's not in any particular order, but I've always been a Bowers and Wilkins owner for more than 15 years. And recently a Monitor Audio owner, and also now the Martin Logans. So Martin Logans, Bauer Wilkins, and Monitor Audio. Those are my top three brands so far for bookshelf speakers. And if things change in the future, I will mention that. But that is just my quick review on these Martin Logans. Super surprised, really satisfied, and it's got a different sound. But as far as like bass goes, that I like in speakers, this by far right now for the speakers that I own, it is probably the deepest tone of bass that I own. It's slightly a little bit deeper, not much, than my Monitor Audio. But then again, it depends on the source. But if anything, it's just as good as my Monitor Audio for the bass deep tone output. On top of that, these things are this speaker is unique and it looks good, and I like to give other brands tries and chances, and these are it. So that is my take on the Martin Logan's 35 XTI. Thank you for joining me. And thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooded Dragons out.